Hi, this is Neal Topf from Callzilla. For the first time via video, I wanted to share a little bit of feedback on the weekly ICMI chat. That's hashtag ICMI chat. The chat is held every Monday afternoon in Eastern Standard Time, and it's a chat on Twitter dedicated toward hot button issues in the contact center industry, and it's hosted by the ICMI, one of the world's leading organizations on contact center strategies. We've had a great time participating in this chat. It's a chat that's gone on that I'm aware of the last 4 to 5 months at least. We've participated in every single one with one exception, and we don't miss it. We've had a great time participating. The networking is amazing. The quality of the topics and the participants is outstanding. This last week's chat was on metrics and self-service, particularly how do you define success in metrics related to the contact center industry, whether you're in customer care, whether you're in sales. How do you actually define success? Pretty easy question to ask, not such an easy question to answer. And as many participants and companies that are in this space are at least as many answers as you'll find. So I thought there were some pretty cool responses in this one. And the other part of the chat was dedicated towards self-service, a really hot button topic in today's contact center industry, and also one that doesn't have any clear-cut answers. A lot of companies are heading towards trying to figure out how to do self-service and offer it to find ways to create a better customer experience, reduce handle times and wait times for customers, and to improve overall customer experience and customer satisfaction, and more importantly, resolution of customer complaints, problems, and questions. I thought there were some really cool questions that came out of this whole thing about success, and particularly about self-service. I'm going to read a couple of them. There was a quote that came from Sean Hawkins, one of the weekly participants, a leader in our industry, really cool guy. He came up with a great answer when asked about self-service and knowledge bases. And the comparison about frequently asked questions, knowledge bases, what is it that call center agents and companies and operations do or should be doing in terms of knowledge base to create, like I said before, reduction in average handle time and a better overall customer experience, and the ability to increase the resolution percentage of callers and customers' complaints, questions, and reasons that they contact their brands. He came up with this sentence. Frequently asked, and I'm reading, sorry about that. Frequently asked questions are for those who don't read instructions. Knowledge bases are for those who exhausted those instructions. Pretty cool. Maybe a little inflammatory. Definitely not holding back on his opinion. I thought it was great. Maybe it's controversial, not sure, but it's a great opinion. I think overall knowledge bases are critical. Knowledge bases need to be flexible. Knowledge bases probably should be omni-channel in the technologies that they include. They should be text-based. They could be audio-based. They could be visual-based. They should be flexible so that both brands and their contact center representatives or in-house and outsourced contact center operators and representatives should be able to add and modify knowledge bases. Knowledge bases, in my opinion, are a really cutting-edge tool to use in overall customer care, but also in self-service. I thought that was great. There was another quote from Sarah Steely-Reed, who's also a really fantastic participant, and the quote is the following, talking about self-service. Don't set self-service and forget it. Hone it. Hone it is H-O-N-E, for those of us that aren't really familiar with the word. Hone means to improve. In other words, I actually really agree with this one. Technology is a great tool. Technology does not solve everything. Technology is a bridge. It makes things easier if used correctly. But technology in and of itself doesn't solve problems. What solves problems are people, and people that know how to use the technology. Create knowledge bases, create frequently asked questions, utilize technology to the advantage to create better user experience, to reduce times, to reduce cost. But it's still, you have to find a way to use technology to resolve problems. Technology can easily become a part of the problem. Point of what Sarah Steely-Reed was saying is that you can use technology, but don't just leave it out there. You have to hone it, you have to improve it, you have to tweak it, you have to adjust it, you have to teach people how to use it, both the contact center and the customer. If you don't do that, the technology won't work. Bottom line, I think, lots of ways to celebrate and define success, not so easy to implement it or to execute it. Technology is one way, frequently asked questions, knowledge bases. The key is these are all operated by humans. And if we as humans don't know what we're doing, both within the contact center or at the customer level, we're dead in the water. Humans are the key to our business. technology is nothing more than a tool. We've had a great time at Callzilla participating in the weekly chat. We continue to do so. Check it out every Mondays. Check out our responses and our participation. Hashtag ICMI chat. Have a great time. For those of you that do participate, look forward to continuing to see you. Those of you that haven't participated yet, definitely participate. You'll learn a lot from it and get access to best practices and a ton of great networking. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.